What you're going to see, guys, is Debbie Duncan's interview with the Sun, which I'm so glad her and Zach have done. Guys, just to be clear again, as you know, we're not investigators. We weren't investigating Jay's disappearance. We weren't up in the area where Jay went missing for the first 2 weeks. Why? Because specialist teams, the Guardia Civil, it was treated as a missing persons case. They were out searching. When there was a call for volunteers to go up and help, I had already done research and I knew at some point there was going to be a call for volunteers. I went up as a volunteer to try to help the authorities to find Jay, so that that boy could be taken home and given the send-off he deserved, and so that the family could have some peace. That's all I did. That's all I did with my team. As you know, I did a number of recce's after the official search was called off. From what I'd observed for most of the 2 weeks, the search had been focused on the hiker trail, on the left flank of that barranco. There's an upper ravine and there's a lower ravine. We focused our search on the right flank. And for the entire time we were up there searching, all of our efforts was focused on the right flank. We never deviated from our plan. When Luggy got involved and had used LiDAR maps provided, but it's up to Luggy to tell you who provided them, but a high authority. What that allowed us to do was to remove the vegetation so we could see the most dangerous spots on that landscape, so that I didn't come to harm personally myself. We went up there, we searched for Jay, and we helped to find him. We proved a point, and once we proved our point, we notified, which is public record, the correct authorities to go back and search our maps. We notified them publicly. It's in the public domain. It's irrefutable. No one can say we didn't. It's already there. We were also working constantly with the Guardia Civil and passing them information which they've got, and if they want to make public, they'll make public. The family are also, they've been passed the information. They know what we've done. If they want to make it public, they'll make it public. Now, what you're going to see in this video is the real emotional, the real human cost of what happened up there. Exactly what we were trying to do. And I'll tell you what, outside, I sat with the family. Some of you know, some of you may not know. I sat with the family after Jay's remains were found. They come and sat with me about 20-30 meters away from where I am now. I contacted Debbie. I made a deliberate decision not to contact them during the search, because we weren't part of the investigation. We were just out there volunteers searching, and I couldn't contact them because of the emotional effort and drain and all the issues it was causing in my personal life, volunteering my time to go up there and try and help find Jay. Once he'd been found, I still didn't want to contact the family. It was Luggy that suggested I go and speak to them so they know what we'd done. So I did. And I sat with the family. I sat with Jay's dad, Warren. I sat with Zach, his brother. And his mum sat next to me. And I can tell you now, other than my grandmother or other than my own mother, I've never give as big a hug as what I gave to Debbie, to any woman in my life, because what she went through was horrendous. What the whole family went through was horrendous. No one deserves to have to go through that. So I'm so glad Debbie's coming out and talking. I'm so glad there's an inquest which will prove everything that we've done. If we're asked to help, we will. I don't think we will be, but we may be. But I just want everyone to know that you know, all we did, let me put it another way, if this is going to be the way that you treat people who volunteer and risk their own lives to go and help people in need, if this is the way people are going to be treated in the future, don't be surprised if no one volunteers in the future to help someone else. Just because there's a few social vampires out there with a thirst for information who want to gain more likes and push their own narrative. If this is the way you treat people who do selfless acts to go and help a family in the worst situation, don't be surprised if no one wants to turn up and help in the future when it happens again. Because what you've done to me personally, and what you've done to other people in my team, and what you've done to that family and friends, is you've absolutely tortured them and crucified them. Liable defamation. You will not stop at anything just to fuel your own egotistical agenda. And I just pray to God what happened to Jay's family never happens to any one of you people who spread the hate online. I pray to God you never have to go through it, because what you've done is deplorable. It's despicable. You're bottom of the barrel. You're just on the floor. I hope to God it never happens to you. But if this is the way you're going to continue to spread your lies, you will not accept the facts on the search, not the investigation. We were not involved in the investigation, we were involved in the search. If you're not prepared to accept the facts and you're not prepared to take at face value what decent people are saying is their findings to the best of their ability, because we were out there trying to help to find a boy that was missing, then I pray to God it never happens to you. But don't be surprised if you never get volunteers in the future to help again, because honestly it's sickening the way people are being treated.